Hi there, and welcome to the Triad of Health video series. You may be asking yourself, what am I doing out here in the middle of the wilderness, wearing a sweaty shirt, and not shaven, and then doing a video and daring to put it on my website? Well, I just happen to be a fairly daring kind of fellow, and that's what I thought I would do. So let's get down to business. Something I would like to talk to you about that people are constantly asking me about day in and day out, all day, every day of what seems like my entire life, at least for the past 10 years or so, is diet and food. Let's talk about food. Let's talk about food. Okay, so the thing about food is many of the things that people are calling food are not food. It's sad, unfortunate, but true. We've been told that oranges are food, apples are food. They're not really food. Lemons and limes are a food, but not good food for most people. And we're told that eggs are food and that they're nutritious and that no matter what race or nationality you are, you can eat an egg and feel pretty good about it. There was some rumors out a couple years ago about eggs raising cholesterol, but you know, that all passed and then people started eating eggs again because they were cheap and everybody got excited. We've been told that nuts and seeds are foods. We've been told that really spicy food can be good for bodybuilders because it raises their metabolism and helps them to have energy. I'm out in a public place here, so people are making noises, which we got to respect that somehow, unless I move to another place. So let's discuss why these things are not necessarily foods, or at least why they're not necessarily good foods. The problem with America is that we have too much sugar in our food. So the average American eats 150 pounds of sugar a year or more. That's a lot of sugar. I mean, we only weigh, you know, maybe 180, 200 pounds, depending on the person. So if we're eating 150 pounds of sugar, that's quite a bit of sugar. So oranges and apples and pears and plums and peaches and apricots and tangerines and stuff like that, the fruits, other than avocados, most of them have way too much sugar. So they're causing our blood sugar to become imbalanced. That's interfering with our ability to metabolize and utilize proteins and fats and minerals. That's not good. Yes, I understand vitamin C and all the antioxidants that are found in the blackberries and the blueberries and the strawberries and the, you know, huckleberries and all that kind of thing. I get it, okay? I've been around, okay? This is what I do for a living. I understand that. The point, I know you're not talking to me, but I get it. So the thing about it is that these things are high in sugar. It's kind of like taking really, really pure spring water from a special mineral spring up in the Himalayas. That's one of the best waters in the entire planet. Just has incredible health benefits. And then adding, you know, small amounts of cyanide to each quart of water. Then every time you drink the water, you're getting this great water with poison in it. So the thing is that it's not really good water anymore. You understand? You put the cyanide in it. It's poisonous. Fruit would be great if it didn't have all that sugar. But because it has all that sugar, it's actually a poison. So birds know this. When a bird swoops down to eat something, it knows that if it's a ladybug and it's a bright color, an insect with bright colored wings, it won't eat it because those are poisonous things. Those fruits and things actually have poisons built in. And most of the animals know, well, there's exceptions, but many of the animals know not to eat that kind of stuff. I know orangutans and whatnot eat bananas, but okay, a human can occasionally eat a little fruit if they're really healthy, but most of our modern humans are so stressed out in big cities that they just don't do well with fruit. It just doesn't work out for them. I mean, I've seen my patients blow up like balloons after eating fruit for just a couple months that were thin before they started. I mean, it's not cool. And that's all they did. They didn't have wheat, dairy, corn. They didn't have any of that stuff. So I want to do part 2 on food here in a minute, but that's the very beginning part, is fruit. Let's move on in a couple minutes. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging in there. You're going to get healthy. It's going to be good. You're going to have a lot of energy. You're going to be excited. You're going to have everything's going to be working out here soon. So thank you for coming and hanging out with Triad of Health for our video series.